administrator since the unit system came in. The county commissioner doesn't have as much authority as he did when he was over the roads and bridge administrator, road and bridge. But since we're here, I think we need to evaluate how to maintain a quality road system within the strengths of the county budget. The department's in-house paving capabilities are definitely the most cost-effective way of meeting this goal, but it still costs approximately around $50 grand to pave that road per mile. I understand the frustration when it comes to your road, and we're talking about, you know, the roads already when it's your road and taking about a road maintenance is in the county budget already. So we should have the funds somewhere to at least pave some roads in the county.
Thank you. Mr. Yonacek, repeat the question. What does it take to get a road paved around here?
It takes money and planning to get a road fixed around here. Also, right now it seems to come up quite often because it is kind of a little wet outside there. It's not a whole lot to do about it. It only shows up whenever it's wet, whenever it rains a lot. But as far as getting a road paved, you have to have the funding first, obviously, and then you also have to have the plans for that thing. You have to get dig tests to come out and evaluate the roads and tell you where to go with it. You have to get all these other things in order to get a road paved. We also have to have the funding first, so we have to get all these issues ironed out as we go along. So that's basically what we need to do first.
Thank you. Mr. Yao.
What does it take to get a road paved? It
Yes,
takes money. I talked to an active contractor today, and he told me that 6-inch base for a 16-foot wide road from the Pavelicville pit type costs $48,000 a mile. For limestone base, come from New Braunfels or San Antonio, it would cost $66,000 a mile for the base. And the pavement, the seal coat, 2-course seal coat, would cost $37,500. So that's what it takes money, all right? When we have money budgeted to pave roads, we'll have to set some criteria to prioritize roads. That is done with the traffic count, consider bus routes, consider mail routes, number of residents living on the road, and then ranch roads. So first we need passable roads with bore ditches. So the water can run down the bore ditches, not down the middle of the roads. After the roads are passable, then we can start putting proper base needed for paving. Need some order of priority, probably to be determined by commissioners along with the road administrator. There's no simple answer to this problem. Everybody would like to have a paved road, but first we need a plan. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Bean.
This question is kind of like Pete said, money, money, money. That's what it takes to pave a road. And we're not talking a little bit of money, we're talking a lot of money. I contacted a local contractor today also. He puts in streets in subdivisions in Wilson and Atascosa County. And to meet their specs, you have to put down 10 inches of compacted limestone before you put the asphalt on top of it so that the road will stand up. If you don't put enough base down, you're blowing in the wind because it's not going to stand up. He told me to do 1 mile of paved road to their specs, 24 foot wide, and like I said, 10 inches compacted material, cost almost $150,000 a mile. That is no pipes, no drainage, no nothing. That is the work itself. Of course, this is hiring a contractor, and the county could do it somewhat cheaper. We don't have the proper equipment. That's going to be our first step. We're going to have to stop, look for a minute, and find ways to come up with some equipment to do this. But right now, we cannot just jump off and go pave 10 miles of road. We'll eat the whole budget. And what are we going to do with all these other people out here? I live on a county dirt road. This man lives on a dirt road. A lot of people live on a dirt road. You have to maintain all of your roads. So you cannot just jump up and spend. It's easy to say, I want my road paved. But you have to stop and figure what it involves. You just don't go out there and put pavement on top of the roads we have. And it's a good thing. We won't get it done in the future, but we must start now planning and do a little bit at a time, collect our equipment, and somewhere along the line, we'll be able to pave some roads here and pave some roads there as to be the most needed roads.
Thank you, Mr. Bean. Mr. Duke.
First of all, we need to survey the area of the road that is being paved. We need to check to see what the traffic is. We just can't throw a road out there anywhere and say, okay, we're gonna pave this. We gotta see where most of the traffic is. First of all, the buses and the elderly people have to be taken care of first. These other places, yeah, they're important, but these gotta go first. The money, well, the money is the most important part about that. It's hard to find the money for this project. There's roads right now, especially the way the weather is, it's gonna be hard to find it right now. But yes, we do have to plan for the future. We have to start somewhere, and we need to do it now. Thank you.
Thank you. Next question. Will you vote to freeze spending, wages, and hiring until county finances are straightened out? If not, why? Ms. Chester.
No. As to why I will not freeze spending, in September 2010, the Commissioners in the office will approve a budget for the 2010-2011 fiscal year. All departments will have gone through their budget process, making requests to the Commissioners, and I would be going into office three months into the approved budget year. The departments will have asked for wages and hiring. The county will need to operate with funds that are approved. As of the budget for the 2011-2012 fiscal year, along with the judge and the commissioners, will work on what is best for that fiscal year.
Thank you. Mr. Beaver.
I am definitely supportive of implementing and spending and hiring freeze. With the county's tight budget, there should be an immediate freeze on hiring non-essential personnel. We should also freeze general fund spending for anything not already committed or encumbered. I can't say I support freezing wages. You are talking about county employees with families, sheriff's department deputies, dispatchers, jailers, constables, workers in the road and bridge department. Commissioners, yes. The commissioner's salary should be reevaluated with the creation of the new road and bridge administrator position. The creating of this position has taken many responsibilities and duties away from the commissioners. Salaries could definitely be cut and monies moved into other county line items.
Thank you, Mr. Beaver. Ms. Yonashek.
There are a lot of things going on in the county that a lot of people are getting paid a little less than what they should be because of the work they do. There shouldn't be it's kind of hard to say a freeze on anything. Like Mr. Beaver said, we shouldn't hire anybody non-essential, but we do need to reevaluate some of the costs. As I said in my opening statement, I will push to get a commissioner's salary reduced. I know that Jeff Beatrix is doing a very good job as road and bridge administrator. I've been in the meetings there. He's got on top of a lot of things there already. He's already working with all the oil field companies to get material applied to the county. He's doing an excellent job, and he may need to get a little more money than what he's getting right now. As far as all this is concerned, no, I don't think there should be a freeze, but we should really evaluate what people are getting paid.